Good afternoon. So my name's Carey Duffy, European Sales Director for Cooke Optics here at IBC 2018, and you're on the Cooke stand. And what have we got new for you here this year? We have our new full frame anamorphic. That's right. It's based on our S7 spherical technology and lenses, but it's a new anamorphic. So the anamorphic is taking the full height of the full frame sensor, and it will produce either a 240, or if full sensor size, it will give a 270 aspect ratio. These lenses should be starting to roll out for delivery next year, NAB. We actually have it here, which might look a bit unique on the ARRI LF. ARRI have produced a 1.8 squeeze for this camera for the show for us, and we can also put it over here onto the Sony Venice, because Sony have also produced for the show a 1.8 de-squeezed image. At the moment on the Sony, I have the 50mm standard S7, so customers can come and view on the monitor the difference on the same focal length on how that image is looking. We can swap the lenses around and people can see the differences. But I think that these lenses primarily are really big project lenses, big theatrical release lenses. And later, in a few years' time, they'll make their way down to the television audience. Where at the moment, our standard anamorphics, and over here we have an SF anamorphic, exceedingly popular. The SF anamorphics, which is our sort of coating that gives a streak onto the lens, they're proving very popular in Europe. More and more orders for our anamorphics are coming through on these lenses, and they continue for not only feature film but also high-end television production to be extremely popular, like I mentioned. Then also what we have new, because at Cooke we always like to innovate and update what we're manufacturing. Over here on this plinth or stand, we have previously not manufactured is a new Pancro I Classics. The Pancro I Classics are a modern manufacture of our vintage S2, S3 look lenses. When we brought them out in 2016, we brought out all of the original focal lengths and announced them first. But now we've decided to extend the range with some of the focal lengths that customers have been requesting. And this particularly 65mm macro, no macro being in the range, is really a fantastic tabletop pack shot beauty close-up lens. So there's a lot of excitement around this lens for people wanting to capture that look, but especially when they're doing pack shot. We also have the 21mm, and I have a 135 and 152 here, the other lenses that haven't been delivered yet. People have been requesting from us to extend the focal lengths of the set, because with our S4s and our minis, they've been so used to having an extended set of lenses that they've fallen in love with certain focal lengths in those. And since we've now been able to produce or reproduce the look of the S2, S3s and the Pancro I Classics, we've decided to extend that into the range of the lenses that are available to meet the Pancro I Classic series. So that in the lenses is the news story. The other news story is that we are showing here our i3 data technology, because from October, November, all spherical lenses will be being shipped with their distortion mapping burnt onto their iData board. And this is just a visual representation of how that distortion mapping can be captured, how it's transmitted through to the DIT and through to the VFX. So we're introducing our customers about how simple this technology will make it for them to have this distortion mapping available in their lenses, and so reduce the requirement and need for them to shoot their grid tests for every individual lens. Because as we know, Cooke lenses are all individually handcrafted and scaled, so therefore if that distortion mapping is in the lenses from the start, there will be no need to spend time rechecking them. So that's all that we've really got here at Cooke Optics today at IBC for all of our new toys. So hopefully you'll be able to enjoy them soon. And thank you for coming to join us here. Thank you.